The larger engine is now standard in the Crosstrek, meaning the base model is somewhere around $30,000 now. That's basically what you have to pay at least for a Crosstrek. We'll find out if it's worth it. I'll include a link to the Nate Wade Subaru's website in the description down below. They're providing us with a car. Let's get right into it. This week's giveaway highlight is a supercharged Silverado High Country and a Corvette Z06. If you're interested, use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment to get 4x bonus entries on any donation $25 or more. Under the hood is a 2.5 liter flat four cylinder that goes through a CVT. Fuel economy is 27 around town, 33 on the highway, with power outputs being 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. And like I said, this is the only engine option available. The 2 liter is bye-bye. We're closing in on 500,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Now, when it comes to the hood design on the Crosstrek, nothing too crazy happening. Very sharp headlights below, and then you've got fog lights there built into the front bumper area. And you'll note that you do have some metallic gray on the front end with this. So as always, the Crosstrek has kind of more of a rugged look as a lifted hatchback. Tire wheel setup is 225 by 60 by 17. You got those big old fender flares too. Painted mirror caps, the door handles are painted, and you'll note that we actually have keyless entry. And then here's the side profile, really sharp looking, I would say. When it comes to key fob features, you've got the Subaru logo there on the front as the unlock function, the opening for the hatch, or the unlock for the hatch rather, and I think it's a nice key fob. Now popping inside, of course the hatch is hydraulic. The seat folds down relatively flat, and I don't think you could like fully fit comfortably in the back in terms of sleeping, but you could kind of curl up a little bit. But yeah, overall, I mean, for a lifted hatchback, it's got pretty good space. And then when you're all done, just plop that down. You can see the taillights arc across there. You've got all the rest of your badging on the back. That will cap things off for the exterior of the Crosstrek. Let's now take a look at the interior. You've got nice soft touch here with the stitching. Cloth seats with this premium package. Legroom in the back is pretty good. You'll notice USB ports, you got both types. Headroom's not massive, but it's okay. Also, I didn't have my seatbelt on. It's still beeping. The seatbelt chime does not turn off until you actually put your seatbelt on or turn off the car. Subaru needs to cut it out with that. Keyless entry for up front, and let's pop in. Looks like we got blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, cloth trim up top. You got more soft touch just down below. Automatic windows. Let's see if they're double paned or anything. Not just single paned. Figured I'd check for you guys. The seat is power adjustable for the driver. The passenger is manual with the adjustments. Here's a quick look at the steering wheel. You've got kind of like more rugged feeling, soft touch, a little bit more basic. Paddles on the back for the 8-speed CVT is what they like to call it. You've got adaptive cruise control with lane centering. You've got volume and voice command controls with this, regular stocks on the back too. Mostly analog gauge cluster, but you do have the little digital element in the center, which you can change what that displays depending on what you're looking for. Just backup camera in reverse, and you'll notice that this does have the X modes, even though it's not like a true bass. There is a literal bass, but kind of more of a bass line. And yeah, big infotainment system, analog controls for the radio on either side. Climate controls there at the bottom. Pretty easy system to use, but yeah, it's all on the screen now. I mean, it's okay with it picking up my finger. There is a plastic covering that's kind of getting in the way, but not necessarily the fastest system. Got some more USB ports, again, both types. Shifter here for the CVT. Heated seats behind that, parking brake, cup holders. Got a 12-volt center console. Nice trim on the top there. You have the like fake carbon fiber on the dash. And this one actually has a sunroof. $32,841 for this one. I did look at their website. They do have a base. If you guys want me to review that one, I can. But anyways, that one stickers for just under $30,000. So it looks like the Crosstrek now basically starts at about $30,000. A little bit less than that, but you know, after taxes and everything, it's all the same. Crosstrek Premium. Like I said, if you want me to review the base, I can review the base, but right now, tentatively, the only other package I plan on reviewing with the Crosstrek is obviously the new hybrid. And then doing a comparison 2.5 versus the hybrid, because I know that you guys will be interested to see the difference between those, fuel economy and then performance and everything. So don't you worry, we'll get her done, as always. I got plenty of time. Now, although getting rid of the base model means the Crosstrek is more expensive, or not the base model, sorry, the base engine, you still have the base model. It's not, the Impreza got rid of the base model. but still has the base engine. This got rid of just the base engine, but still has the base model. Kind of confusing, right? I'm not super upset about it because at least they still offer the less expensive version of the Crosstrek interior-wise, and the 2.5 is just the engine to go for. I didn't like the 2.0 ever in the Crosstrek. I think it's okay in the Impreza, but frankly, I think that they should just have the 2.5 standard in the Impreza and the Crosstrek. You know, having mid-100s for the horsepower in today's world, it's just not enough. I know that people say, oh, you don't technically need more, and it's like, well, yeah, but when you have a car that's so slow that it cannot get out of its own way, that it almost feels unsafe, right, when you pull it into traffic, it's like, yeah, maybe there is such a thing as like too little power. A big part of it, I think, is just other people's faults. Like, people are speeding like crazy nowadays. They're just driving faster, so it's like you gotta be able to get up and go faster just to get out into traffic nowadays. And then, you know, when other cars have so much more power, it means that just keeping up with the flow of traffic, right, you got to have a little bit more oomph to be able to even get up. Auto stop start is not my friend in this car. There's a ton of traffic and I just needed to focus on trying to get back into the road, basically. Well, I wasn't off the road, but like turn. This is my last review of the day, so I'm like 20% brain capacity. Yeah, it's smooth. I mean, it's got good power for what it is. It's still an NA 4-cylinder, and we're like 4,000 feet above sea level, so you get a little bit of power loss. I do like the suspension in the Crosstrek, though. I think it's comfortable. It's a nice little, you know, run around car. Really is. I'm glad that Subaru still makes it. So that's the Crosstrek Premium. You know, you get all-wheel drive. You get a pretty nice interior, heated seats for just over 30 grand. I'm not going to say it's deal of the century, but that's a pretty good packaging. I think they've done a good job with what they offer feature-wise. Sorry, I hate the auto stop start so much. In the Subarus, it's really, and you know, I think part of why the reason why I don't like it is because my car that I'm daily driving right now is a hybrid, right? The Lexus, and so the hybrid, you know, the engine shuts off, but it's super seamless. And so I think that's part of why it feels so abrupt to me, is I'm used to the seamless, whereas this is not nearly, because it's not a hybrid. So that's the Crosstrek with the 2.5 that is standard now and a more affordable package, because I reviewed the more loaded up ones initially, if I remember right. So let me know your thoughts.